Here's what's happening now after such a beautiful start. Mother Nature trying to close the curtain on our Memorial Day just a little bit early. We'll find out if we can salvage anything after it. Kim.
It's one of the greatest parades around, the Dearborn Memorial Day Parade. We'll take you there and let you know this year's main focus.
President Donald Trump honors U.S. military heroes at Arlington National Cemetery.
Since the first volley of gunfire in the Revolution, brave Americans in every generation have answered the call of duty and won victory for freedom in its hour of need.
Plus, the president sounds off on several hot-button issues, including news that North Korea tested a new ballistic missile. And wedding season in full swing, but not all brides-to-be will buy their gown from a bridal shop. So, how to avoid getting ripped off before your special day.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. It was a pretty calm Memorial Day with sunshine sprinkled throughout. Take a look at conditions in Romulus right now, Detroit, and Mount Clemens. Ben is tracking some scattered showers, and that could delay some barbecue plans if you've got some folks coming over this afternoon. So when do we think it's going to hit, Ben?
Well, we've already seen those showers and storms fire in some spots. We were tracking those along the Lake Huron shoreline earlier, and a lot of those have pulled out into the lake and over the border right now, but there are more showers behind it, although just not quite as impressive. And as we get down towards the city, of course, movement still going on downtown, but probably a shower just about to move into Hart Plaza. And then on the west side, more showers and thunderstorms starting to work in parts of Lenawee County and mostly in our south zone south of Michigan Avenue. But these are going to spread back across the area as we get through the evening hours tonight. So temperatures falling into the 60s. We should see scattered showers, at least in spots, through sunset tonight. So if you still have plans to be outside, keep that in mind. And we'll talk more about what's to come for our shortened work week in a few minutes. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. Time now for our top 4 at 4. The search for answers is underway right now after a deadly shooting on Detroit's east side. It happened this morning on Moross near Lake Point. A 28-year-old man was killed. Neighbors say they heard one gunshot, then found the victim laying in the driveway. We will have a live report on this from Rod Maloney coming up at 5 o'clock. And on the west side, another deadly shooting. This one happened early this morning at 7 Mile and Biltmore Street. That's where a 29-year-old man was shot dead following an altercation. Police say the shooter and victim did know each other, but no arrests have been made. The suspect was last seen fleeing the scene in a blue Ford Taurus. If you have any information regarding this incident, please call Detroit Police. A deadly rollover crash is under investigation this afternoon in Waterford Township. The crash happened on Hatchery Road near Dixie Highway. A witness says the driver lost control coming out of a curve west of Edmore Road and rolled over a guardrail. Part of the vehicle was submerged in the Clinton River. The passenger was rescued and the driver, a 20-year-old man from Milford, was rushed to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. It is unknown if alcohol was a factor in this. Let's switch gears to Memorial Day as we honor the fallen heroes.
Left, right, left.
This morning, the Detroit Firemen's Fund Association held its annual Memorial Day service. They honored all of the firefighters who gave their lives in the line of duty with a procession to Elmwood Cemetery, where they held their memorial service. It's also a tradition that's been going on for 93 years, the Dearborn Memorial Day Parade. And while it is a day we remember all of our fallen soldiers, today there was a special focus. Kim DeGiulio explains how women in the military were front and center.
It's a tradition that's been going on for 93 years, the Dearborn Memorial Day Parade. And while it's a day where we honor all of our fallen soldiers, today they're specifically focusing on women who have served in the military.
It's awesome seeing all the Rosie the Riveter ladies, and it's fantastic.
The parade kicked off with female Grand Marshal Rear Admiral Ryan leading the way.
It's about time they recognized women. It's about time, and go get them, girls.
Then followed the marching bands, the animals, and the motorcycles. Raina Ramuni, a mother of 3 daughters, says this year's focus on females was impactful to her children.
I want them to see what they can become and who they can, grow into, and all the possibilities that are available to them.
Keep them flags up, boys.
Matt Zimnicki has been to this parade the last 30 years. It's a tradition that his dad passed on to him, and now he's passing on to his own children.
I heard this is the best parade in the country, the biggest and the baddest, so obviously in good Dearborn fashion, that's what we do, right?
The parade also brought some newcomers too.
Yeah!
Tammy Sue Doak showed her support today at the Dearborn Parade after attending the Plymouth Memorial Day Parade. She was there for one reason, and that reason was
Spread the love. Spread the love and keep the patriotism going.
Reporting in Dearborn, I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
Our Nick Monticelli was at another important Memorial Day event in Metro Detroit, and we've got a preview. Nick.
On this Memorial Day, you're likely going to see a whole lot of parades, especially this one here in Ferndale. But I promise this parade has something that you probably haven't seen before.
All right, thank you very much, Nick. On this Memorial Day, President Donald Trump honored U.S. military heroes at Arlington National Cemetery. Jason Colthorpe is following that story for us. He joins us now in the newsroom to tell us a little bit more about that, and particularly his speech.
Yeah, Karen, it's his first Memorial Day speech, and in it, the president paid tribute to fallen soldiers and their families that they've left behind. Mr. Trump also recognized the son of Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly, who was killed in 2010 while serving in Afghanistan. He also honored other Gold Star families who've lost loved ones during the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, pausing during those remarks to thank and applaud their families. The president calling on all Americans to continue to honor those who've made the ultimate sacrifice.
Words cannot measure the depth of their devotion, the purity of their love, or the totality of their courage. We only hope that every day we can prove worthy, not only of their sacrifice and service, but of the sacrifice made by the families and loved ones they left behind. Special, special people.
Before his remarks, the president laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, an annual tradition for the commander-in-chief. The president was also active on social media this morning, condemning the deadly attack in Portland, Oregon last week. He tweeted, "The violent attacks in Portland on Friday are unacceptable. The victims were standing up to hate and intolerance. Our prayers are with them." He's referring to Friday afternoon when a man started yelling anti-Muslim slurs at two women on a train. A number of people intervened, and the man stabbed at least 3 people, killing 2. The attacker is in custody. This newly released cell phone footage you're looking at now captures the moments just after the attack. The president also reacting to North Korea's most recent ballistic missile test. The short-range missile test was the country's 9th of the year, again straining any diplomatic efforts to resolve the crisis there. That tweet went like this, quote, "North Korea has shown great disrespect for their neighbor China by shooting off yet another ballistic missile, but China is trying hard." China is North Korea's biggest ally. And the other White House story we're following, of course, involves the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. NBC News reporting Thursday, Kushner has come under FBI scrutiny in the Russia probe. Multiple officials telling NBC News investigators believe Kushner has significant relevant information. That does not mean they suspect him of a crime or intend to charge him with one. However, a source familiar with the thinking inside the White House tells NBC News it's been suggested to Kushner that he lay low in the aftermath of those reports. And new revelations, he sought to set up secret back channel communications with Russia. A lot to keep up with there, Karen, but we're doing that. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Jason. First at 4, we're on top of stories making headlines all around the world on this Memorial Day. We begin in France, where the new French president, Emmanuel Macron, welcomed Russian President Vladimir Putin to the Palace of Versailles outside of Paris. The French president says he held a frank exchange with his Russian counterpart. He also says he wants to work with Russia over Syria in the struggle against terrorism. Meantime, Putin said he wanted to strengthen economic ties with France. Both leaders were keen to signal a new beginning in Russian-French relations that have been under considerable strain recently. Tensions have risen over the conflicts in the Ukraine and Syria, where France and Russia back opposing sides. Today marks 1 week since the attack on the Manchester Arena that claimed 22 lives. British police arrested a 23-year-old man today in the widening investigation into that deadly bombing of an Ariana Grande concert that killed 22 and wounded nearly 120 others. More than a dozen are now in custody in Britain for suspected roles in connection to the suicide bombing, allegedly carried out by 22-year-old Salman Abedi.
My priority is making sure that we give the security services and the police the space to continue this operation. Remember, this is still a live operation. We are still seeing arrests being made.
The threat level lowered from critical to severe, even as armed patrols remain deployed through the long weekend. Turning our attention back home to Michigan politics, the Mackinac Policy Conference kicks off tomorrow. It runs through Thursday. Our Devin Skillion will be there covering it all for us. Some of the topics include civility in American politics, connected technology, and increasing economic opportunity. Still to come, the National Parks Service offering freebies to military service members and their families. What year-long perk you can score. Plus, from beef and poultry to seafood and veggies, they're all on the grill this Memorial Day, but which one reigns supreme? We've got the answer coming up. And the benefits of yoga reach even further than initially thought. How the practice is positively impacting the lives of some children. In good health, the benefits of yoga for adults are well known, and many schools are also using it to help students manage stress. Now, an academy in South Carolina has created a class to help kids cope with the challenges of autism.
Inhale, rise, half.
Most yoga fans have a favorite pose.
Exhale, fold.
Eitan has 3.
It's the downward dog or the tree or the boat.
He's happy to demonstrate them. Eitan has autism and says practicing yoga helps him.
Good for your brain. Good for things like if you're stressed. Get them all out.
Children with autism often struggle with a variety of mental and physical issues, which can include attention problems and anxiety. Experts say yoga can help address some of those issues with stress management, increased attention, and mindfulness. It's a new part of the curriculum at the Autism Academy of South Carolina. They say the combination of a little breathing and a lot of movement has created a sort of magic for the kids.
Usually they're very rambunctious, and for the first time in a while they were very calm. They all seem to really enjoy it.
Studies suggest yoga can improve a child's social skills by increasing their ability to make eye contact, imitate others, and interpret nonverbal communication. It can also make them more aware of their own emotions and feelings and reduce anxiety. Children with autism who practice yoga consistently for 16 weeks also showed significant improvement in their behavior at the Autism Academy. They're already seeing the benefits.
It was beyond moving to see how much they were taking to it and how calm they were.
For the best results, experts recommend finding a yoga instructor who has experience working with children with autism, and consistency is key. Whether it's a regular class or perhaps yoga breaks throughout the day, it needs to be something that kids practice regularly to reap the rewards. Ben is back. All right, Ben, I have to say, amazing job on the weekend weather. I mean, you know what I mean? Because we all kind of at first thought it'd be kind of a washout, and then you said it was getting better, and then it did. Yeah,
most of
pretty
the weekend
nice
was good.
Day, yeah.
Sunday was not so good, and
yeah.
Now we're sort of dealing with some stuff out there. But yeah, we got
overall it was pretty nice.
We still
I know. I thought I put enough sunblock on, so you don't need to email me, viewers.
No,
I know I was in the sun a little too much.
Let's check out where those thunderstorms are right now, because we do have a couple out there. Again, most of those that were on the east side have moved off, but there are still showers that are moving in from the west. There's not going to last all night. I think by the time we get towards sunset, these are going to start to decrease, but nevertheless, could be seeing a few of these roll into downtown. And right now, we're seeing mostly dry conditions across Wayne County. This is from out in Lake Orion earlier today. Cindy's holding her little dog Lee. You can't see it behind the text there, but she's enjoying Memorial Day out there in Oakland County. And this is down in Hart Plaza as movement continues. I was wondering if they're still going on, and if you look really carefully, I think you can tell They're actually dancing down there. 80 degrees is where we're at temperature-wise. We got a 21-mile-an-hour wind, but gusts could be reaching 30 miles an hour here this afternoon before those winds are going to diminish tonight. The model does not have a good handle on the showers and storms, but nevertheless, I do think that by 9-10 o'clock tonight, we should be dry across the area and clouds will continue to clear out. So we're looking at mostly clear skies tonight. Tuesday actually looks very similar. We'll probably see fewer showers in the afternoon than what we saw today, but we're still going to see at least some. Better chances look like they'll be in the southern half of the area. But just like today, just about sunset, looks like when we'll finally shut the faucet off on those showers tomorrow. Tonight, 56 for the overnight low. Evening shower or thunderstorm, and then we'll be dry overnight as skies clear out. High temperatures tomorrow, not quite as warm as what we saw today. We'll look for the low 70s here in our metro zone generally. South zone temperatures will probably get to that same number, maybe as high as 72 there in Dundee and Lambertville. Depends on what time those showers move in. Will have an impact on some of those highs. Right around 70 degrees in parts of the west zone, maybe slightly cooler out there further west where the showers are going to get an earlier start, and upper 60s to low 70s in our north zone. You'll be one of the last spots, if at all, to see rain on Tuesday. So temperatures really not going to move a whole lot over the next 7 days. We're going to generally stay in the low 70s. Warmest temperature is going to be on Friday. That's also going to be our best chance of showers and thunderstorms. After a dry stretch here Wednesday and Thursday, we'll hit that 77. But the weekend looks pretty good, right around 72 degrees and a lot of sunshine for next Saturday and Sunday if you're already making plans. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. Still to come, a wedding warning. It is wedding season, but all brides-to-be will be buying their gown necessarily from a bridal shop. So how to avoid getting ripped off before the big day. Also, Memorial Day mugshot. Take a look at this. Yep, that's Tiger Woods. So what landed him behind bars? We'll be talking about it next.
A car hit by a...
Trending today, golf star Tiger Woods was arrested early this morning for a DUI. Jupiter, Florida police arrested Woods about 3 a.m. He was booked into the Palm Beach County Jail, had his mugshot taken, and this is what he looked like. He was released later this morning. Tiger Woods has 79 PGA Tour victories. In a Help Me Hank alert, wedding season is in full swing, and with it a warning for budget-savvy brides searching online for a deal. Not every website is a dream come true. You definitely have to be prepared. 2 red flags are a price that's too good to be true and return and privacy policies that are confusing or sometimes ambiguous. So the advice? Check the designer's website to see if the website you're considering is actually an authorized retailer. And do a search of the website, adding the word scam to see if there are any complaints. That should help you out. From beef and poultry to seafood and veggies, they're all on the grill on Memorial Day and really throughout the past weekend. So which one reigns supreme? Apparently, it's beef. According to data collected by Nielsen, sales of beef topped more than $778 million this time last year. Beef was followed by chicken with sales of more than $362 million during the same time period. Pork came in third, followed by shrimp and salmon. I'm a total salmon person. What are you, Ben? Which one are you grilling? Anything that's hot? That's true. Throw some barbecue sauce. Everything's pretty good. Well, are you a military service member and looking for some free fun? If so, you can go to a national park. The National Parks Service offers free annual passes to military service members and their families all year long. The passes are available to current United States military members and dependents in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, as well as Reserve and National Guard members. The passes must be obtained in person at a federal recreation site by showing proper military ID or a common access card. Still to come, an out-of-this-world marriage proposal caught on tape. How Star Wars inspired the milestone. I'm Local 4 Defender Karen Drew. It's a crime hidden in plain sight.
Every industry is vulnerable to it.
Sex trafficking, forced labor, domestic servitude. Where you live, work, and play. But experts say you can help stop it. See how tomorrow at 11.